team even better in 2023.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year, and this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
Pickett will look to throw it here. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Kenny Pickett, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's Purdy who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
There weren't many bigger stories last season than Purdy, who's officially the most famous Mr. Irrelevant of all time. Won each of his first 5 starts and almost guided his team to a Super Bowl. He's really forced the team to reevaluate its plans at quarterback because he looks like the real deal.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Alex Highsmith simply would not be stopped on that play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A second down throw for Purdy. Man open, that's Ray McLeod. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Purdy. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's got it down to the 28. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. Well, they attend to him. We'll step aside. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. An upcoming 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot of procedural having to do with deadlines and roster construction. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, 64 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point now by Boswell. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Purdy bootlegging it. His throw incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing here, Purdy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what?
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays, breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play. And on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Shifts by him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. They'll run again with Harris. A nice little juke. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris. His 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now.
The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin.
Fielded at the 33.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
The Pickett finding Johnson there. 1st down, Steelers.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
1st and 10. Here's Pickett.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
That is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning.
Here's Pickett. Here's one deep for Pickens.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
George Pickens,
47 yards.
and the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead.
Boswell for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
That's big. Cameron Hayward adding another sack to his career total.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
T.J. Watt
Able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
not wanting to risk another sack. They'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts?
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you down to Orlando.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Keanu Britton.
That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
And that is incomplete.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this week 1 contest.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now Austin. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
At the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. Oh, and a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 108 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Rolling to his right.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown! Allen Robinson, 28 yards.
And the Steelers just continue to roll.
Extra point now by Boswell. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through.